5 things that you need to know how to do to stay clean when life shows up. We all know life going to show up whether you are prepared for it or not, whether you are in recovery or not, whether you believe in God or not. Life is going to show up, and here's the thing about life showing up. It don't need your permission. Life doesn't need your permission. Life don't show up and say, I want you to be ready for me. It don't work like that, right? And in order to stay clean, you have to accept the fact that life is going to show up. So you have to have some things in place that's going to help you stay clean. And the number one thing that you first have to have is the ability to accept reality. The reality that look, man, you use drugs and you cause a lot of harm to people. You gambled a lot. You caused a lot of harm to people. You have to embrace that. When you don't pay your bills, watch this, man. If you don't pay your bills, if you don't pay your car note, they will come take your car. That's how reality works. So you have to embrace it. You have to see your role in it. You have to see how you played a role in you losing your job. Don't just call your friends talking about you lost your job, man. What role did you play in losing your job? Was you talking about, was you attacking the boss? I don't know. Where you keep coming to work late and then have an attitude when they pull you in on the carpet? I don't know. Only you know. So you have to embrace reality. You have to embrace the situation that you're in. Life is going to show up. Accept reality, man. That's one. Two, man, you must have to do this, man, in order to stay clean, in order to not act out, in order to not cause people harm. You have to learn how to survive your feelings. Okay? Your feelings. Here's one thing that I learned, man, early in recovery, right? Is that they gave me a piece of paper and they said, write your feelings down, right? They said, write your feelings down. I didn't understand it. I said, how writing my feelings down is going to help me not use no dope? How writing about my feelings is going to help me get my sanity back? And it's going to help me build a relationship with God. It's going to help me have a peace of mind, writing my feelings down. How is that going to help me? Well, here's how I learned that writing your feelings down, what it does for you, man. What it does, you begin to see what's going on the inside of you, right? You begin to see it. And once you begin to see the chaos that's going on in your mind, now you have the power to choose. See, a lot of times, man, we act out, we gamble. We steal, we eat a lot, we use drugs, we drink. We do those things because we don't want to feel. So you have to learn how to survive your feelings. And writing is one way to survive your feelings. It get them outside of you. You can begin to see them. Another way, tell on yourself, right? Right? Another way to survive your feelings, you tell somebody else. That's why I keep telling y'all, get you a sponsor. Tell you about it. Get your reliability partner. I keep telling y'all, get you someone, a pastor, elder, someone who you can share openly with, that they won't judge you, that they won't put your business all out in the streets, right? Someone you can believe in, and get your feelings up out of them. Because feelings, y'all, are not always facts. Feelings are not facts. And the big thing that I learned about feelings is that they won't kill you. Okay? Feelings won't kill you. A negative feeling won't kill you. It's not the end of the world because you're going through feelings. I'm just sharing what I know, man. Right? I'm just sharing what I know. But when you act on those feelings, right? Right? When you act on those feelings, Now you got some problems. Now you have some problems, man. So survive your feelings, man. Embrace reality, whatever situation you're in. Embrace your reality. What role did you play in it? Right? Survive your feelings. Now, the third thing you must do, act as if. Now, this one is a tricky one, y'all, right? Because when I say act as if, the first thing people want to do is like, I ain't fronting, I ain't fake, man. I keep it 100. I ain't acting like nothing, bro. Make it make sense, and all that, right? But excuse me. But here's the thing about acting as if, man. When you act as if, you're not fronting, right? When you acting as if you're not being a fake, what you're doing is you're acting as if you already doing those things, right? And the key word is acting. That's the key word, acting. Remember, recovery, change is an action word. It's a verb, man. It's an action word. So let me give you an example of acting as if. Okay, my finances are unmanageable. Okay, we're gonna just use this. got my credit all messed up. I wanna give me something real nice, man. I wanna get my credit score up. So I wanna act. A guy tell me, say, act as if, V. Just act as if. So how do you act as if your credit good? One, you pay the bills. Okay? Hold on, man. Man, it's a little hot down in this basement, man. I get 100 with y'all, man. You know I'm fake, man. Y'all know I'm fake. Hot in this one-man basement, man. Right? Now check this. Check this. Man, so I pay the bills. I'm acting as if. Bills come. I want to get my credit right. How do you act as if? You pay the bills on time. How do you act as if? How do you act as if your credit is already right? What do people do when their credit is already right? You feel me? What do? They clean up their past. So right? So now I call the bureaus. I began to clean up my past. I'm acting as if. Now notice, man, I'm not driven by fear. I'm not driven by what I think. I'm not projecting, judging all this stuff. No, I'm acting as if. I'm putting in the footwork as if I'm already got my credit right. I'm already claiming it. I'm walking by faith. I'm putting in the work. Acting as if. It's an action. You just walking into it. Another example. Say, for instance, your marriage is not going well. Okay? Your marriage, your relationship is shaky. What do? Right? Instead of staying up in my head about things that not going my way, because remember, being an addict, you self-absorbed. Everything is about you. Everything is about what you want. Everything is about what you need. Everything is about how you feel. But when your relationship is on shaky ground, how do you act as if? You love your wife or your mate, whoever it is. You love them anyway. You love them. What you do? You love on them. Loving another person is not based on them. I want y'all to catch that. I'm going to let that one sink in. Me loving my wife is not based on my wife. Me loving my wife is based on my relationship with God. Listen, if I try to love Nicole based on her, man, my feelings be all over the place. I'd be twisted, right? But if I love my wife based on my relationship with God, so how do you do it, right? She getting on my nerve, right? Y'all know women get on our nerve. Y'all know we men get on the women nerve. So how do we do it? I remember my relationship with God. I do what God says does, right? Whatever he tell me to do, then I act as if, right? I listen to it. That's a sign of love. Right, I ask her, how your day? That's a sign of love. Even though in my mind, I'm caught up, but I'm still acting as if. And the purpose of acting as if, there's a reason why we act as if. Because our feelings will not just only follow our thinking, our feelings follow our action. I can act my way into a new way of thinking. Right? I can show love to my wife to the point that now I'm looking at the situation totally different, bro. I ain't even looking at, I ain't even stuck on what she didn't do for me. Because over 99% of the issues that I have in my marriage is based on what my wife ain't done. I'm just keeping it 100, man. I'm that self-centered, man. If I have an issue in any relationship, whether it's work, with my children, no matter who it is, over 99% of the time is based on things not going my way. All right? So now, that's 3. Act as if. 4, you got to learn how to respond instead of react. It's natural for an addict. It's natural for a person to react. Matter of fact, it's easy to react. It's real easy, man. Right? It's real easy, right? Because you're not conscious. When you're not conscious, you're impulsive, right? You're impulsive, right? Right? And that's one thing that we in recovery, right? Addicts, we like to just react. Not only that we react, we overreact. I blow something up. I can go to work, man. I can go to work, spill some coffee on my lap, and my mind would tell me the day I'm gonna have a messed up day. just by spilling coffee, man, on my lap. That's not a reflection on my whole day based on some old coffee. But I'm an addict, man. I think differently. I react to everything. All right? I can go somewhere. Some guy could just be staring at me. I react to it. I go upstairs like, what dude staring at? He tripping. Right? I react to everything. Okay? I react to my feelings. I react to my thoughts. I react to your thoughts. Look, I be on social media, man. For real. I'm telling you how self-centered I am. I can scroll up. Somebody, I can see something. I make that about me, man. Like, okay, dude, trying to slide one in real slick. Dude, I ain't even thinking about you. But I reacted to it because, see, something that's going on inside of me, that post touched something, man. Right? It touched something, so now I react. So now I'm talking about, now I get caught up, man. I get caught up like, okay, dude, I shouldn't be your friend anyway, for real. Click on my unfriended. I'm trying to tell y'all about me, man. Right? I just overreact. So now I had to learn how to respond. I have to learn how to respond. And here's the thing about responding, right? There's an action, right? An action. Okay, let's say the post. That's an action, right? Then there is a space between what happened and how I react to it. There's a space there. Now, if you're anything like me and you're an addict, when you react to everything, the space is about this small, man. Space is real small. So I have to open that space up. And how do I open that space up? I stop and I think. I stop and I think. All my homies, man, that done got in trouble, man, I ask them all the time, man, what happened, man? This is what they all say. They say, V, man, for real, man. I just got caught up, bruh. You know what I'm saying? I got caught up. I said, but what happened? I wasn't thinking. Bam. There it is, right? You have to learn how to think. You have to learn how to, as we say in recovery, play the whole tape, man. Play the whole tape. Don't get caught up, man, and overreacting and then reacting. Stop and think. If I do this going to affect me this way. If I say this to my boss, this just might happen. You have to play the whole tape. That's what we tell people in recovery. We say, look, man, play the whole tape. What we're saying is don't just play the good part. Don't just play the part that you get caught up, man. You get caught up and just now you stuck right here. Play the whole tape. If you do this, what's going to be the consequences? Because there's going to be some consequences no matter what action you take. Stop and think. Play it out. Now ask yourself, do I really want to do this? Do I want to cause my family some more harm because I done got caught up in my feelings? I done heard of addicts, man, she had like But 30-something years, man. 30-something years clean. I heard her sharing the meeting one time, man. She said, look, I went off on my boss. 30-something years, man. She said, and they fired me. Right? Because she said, I got caught up in my feelings. Had another dude, man, he tell me, he said, V, I got 5 penitentiary numbers. I said, what? He said, 5 of them. I said, what you do? He said, what I do, I acted on my feelings. I got 5 penitentiary numbers based on the feelings. So go ahead, man. You can act on your feelings if you want to. Because see, on any given day, I keep telling y'all that. That's why I call myself that Christian. I'm that Christian. I'm that Christian that we can fight. I'm that Christian that my sinful nature can act out. I'm that Christian. So I'm learning how to pause. Take a deep breath. Think. If I do this, it's going to mess up my employment. It can cause wrath in my relationship, all because of a feeling. It can cause harm in my finances. You have to practice the powerful point of stopping and thinking, right? That's 4, right? Am I right? I think that's 4, right? Or is that 3? Let me see. Embrace reality. Okay? Survive your emotions. Act as if. Respond. It is 4. Respond and don't react. And the last one is feel and deal. Feel and deal. They told me that a long time ago, man. They say feel and deal. Now, notice that I'm talking about feelings a lot. You peep that? Y'all peep that? I'm talking about feelings a lot, right? Because feelings, everything. Feelings. When I talk to people, man, I ain't feel like it. Why didn't you go to work? Because I ain't feel like it. You didn't go to work because you didn't feel like it? You got all your bills, but you didn't go to work because you didn't feel like it, right? That don't make sense today, man. So now you have to feel and deal. Feel and deal. In other words, man, whatever feeling you're going through, still take care of your personal responsibility, because here's the deal, man. Right, here's the deal. I got to give it to y'all. Here's the deal. The feeling's not the problem. The problem is stop taking care of your personal responsibility. That's the problem, man. Right? That's the problem. Because when you take care of your personal responsibility, right, what happened is you begin to build your self-esteem. So, right, so you have to feel and deal. If you don't feel like going to work, you go to work anyway. Because there's certain things we must do anyway. There's certain things that I must do. I must go to work. I need to pay this bill. I need to pay this mortgage. I must show up for my family. I must show up for my kids. I must show up for my clients. We feel and we deal over here. See, and if you don't do these things, what happens, you can back yourself up in the corner. You can back yourself up in the corner and don't come out clean, man. That's what happens, man. Because people don't practice things. People don't know what to do. That's all recovery is. Recovery is replacing these character defects with spiritual principles, and it's giving you coping skills. We're giving you tools on how to live life. Everyone around the world is going through the same thing, man. You're not exempt. You're not special. Your woman leave you. Guess what? There's a whole lot of guys out there that woman just left. Your parents died. Guess what? As I'm speaking right now, there's a lot of parents who are dying, but they still ain't pick up no dope. They still didn't go gambling because they learned, man. They learned how to survive their emotions. They learned how to embrace reality. They learned how to feel and deal. They learned how to act as if. They learned, man, how to respond instead of reacting. I need y'all, man, to subscribe. I need y'all, if this touched it with any of y'all, if this landed with any of y'all, leave me a comment. Let me know what y'all think. Subscribe. Check out my next video. I'm Vernon L, and I'm out.